Hi, I'm Davy. I'm awesome. Welcome to Dave's Awesome Stories, where I tell funny stories from my past or go on a rant in an effort to make you laugh. And yes, I'm doing this again for the 8th, technically 9th time, because there are a lot of weird laws out there. Here's some more. First one comes from the state of Kentucky, where apparently in the state of Kentucky it is illegal to paint your lawn red. Okay, so apparently Kentucky doesn't like the Chiefs. There's just so many things with this. Like, number one, why do you want to paint your lawn red of all things? Number two, why is that anybody else's business? Is this a state that is run by an HOA? I hate HOAs. It's none of your business what color I paint my fence, or house, or lawn. People are like, oh, you're going to make our prices drop. It's not my problem that you can't sell your house for a profit. Buy it cheaper. Put on solar panels. Offer cookies. I don't care. Not my problem. But ultimately, was this an issue? Were a lot of people in Kentucky painting their lawns red? Were other people afraid that if they didn't stop them from painting their lawns red, well, how are we going to tell if somebody's been murdered or it's Valentine's Day? I don't know. I guess look at the calendar. And if somebody's missing in your area, maybe check the red lawn. I don't know. I will say this. If you paint your lawn red and it keeps getting dug up while they're looking for bodies, you did that to yourself, but it shouldn't be illegal. And on this note, it's illegal to paint my lawn red in Kentucky. But in Kentucky, I can paint my lawn blue. I can paint my lawn white. America. What about that? What if it's 4th of July or Memorial Day and I want to paint my lawn red, white, and blue? Am I going to get a partial fine because there's red? Or are you just going to learn to love America? What happens if somebody issues you a fine and you're just like, officer, that's not red. It's clearly magenta. Is that a technicality? Can I do pink, or is it illegal because that's white mixed with red? Can I do my lawn rainbow colors as long as I leave out red? How far does this go, Kentucky? How far? And why is this the only state that apparently is painting their lawns so much that they had to put some limits on it? Because I've grown up in a lot of areas where, yeah, sure, there was a lot of lawns, and usually they're just green or yellow because nobody waters it. The next law comes from the state of Virginia, where I even know the penalty. In Virginia, spitting on a seagull is punishable by a fine. Why does Virginia feel like they need to protect their seagulls? I lived in California. We got a lot of seagulls in California. As far as I know, I could spit on them if I wanted to. But then again, I'm not sure because I never wanted to. Even when a seagull was keeping me up one night. No joke. I was in a hotel. I was trying to sleep. And for some odd reason, this time of night, there was a seagull. Sounded like it was right outside or next door. And I would just be sitting there trying to sleep and it'd be like, ah! 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 Finally, after 8 minutes of that, the seagull finally stopped and asked for a cigarette. It was weird. But otherwise, it's just seagulls. Sure, they're annoying. They crap on stuff. Who was so angry that they were like, when I find that seagull, there will be a reckoning? And how did you know it was your seagull? Did you investigate? Well, turns out that poop matches the poop on my car! And then that poor seagull begging for its... Well, not really life, it wasn't going to kill it, but begging for you to just let it go. And you were like, no, seagull. I'm going to enjoy this. I mean, it just seems a little harsh. Just go to the car wash. That's the problem. When it pooped on my car, I had just gotten back from the car wash! But then why lawmakers felt that they had to do something about this? Because again, they don't usually make a law for no reason. So was there an abundance of people spitting on seagulls? Was this like some underground thing going on? Like people were seeing advertisements for Friday night, seagull spitting championship, be there! And some lawmaker in Virginia made a law against this because he was so mad that his son only placed 8th out of 8. I'm sorry, teach your son to spit on seagulls better. But ultimately, as far as this law goes, I guess I kind of agree with it. Stop spitting on seagulls, Virginians. Last one comes from the state of New York. We're in New York. Apparently, it's illegal to fart in church with the intention of causing a disturbance. Funny, I didn't think of New York as being an overly religious state, but okay. But as far as this goes, New York? What does that mean? It's illegal to fart in church with the intention of causing a disturbance. How do you know that was the intent? Maybe I wasn't intending to cause a disturbance. Maybe I just had a breakfast burrito. And how do you prove that you weren't causing a disturbance? Is it as simple as... Excuse me. Or do you have to now do some proving that you weren't trying to cause a disturbance? Because New York, most churches are Catholic, so I'm assuming that you go into the confessional booth. Forgive me, Father, for I have flatulence. Because even if the confession was, I really wanted to get back at Judy, who was sitting in the pew behind me. Pun intended. Isn't he supposed to keep that to himself? Or is he now reporting them and they're arresting him like, you're going to jail and Judy's going to take a shower? It's just so funny to me that they would actually put that in there with the intention of causing a disturbance. So, I caused a disturbance, but all I have to tell you is that wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to. I just got the tummy rumblings, that's all. So what is it, I go to jail if you don't believe me? Or does it have to be very obvious? Because I imagine you are going to know that it was intention to cause a disturbance if it was something like this. So there you have it, that's my story of it this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. And leave a comment I can respond to in my next comment corner. Give me some more weird laws I can do in the future. Because I've still got a lot. Love you guys.